They're large. They're really large. Bang for your buck. Man, God, I don't know what to do. I wanna go to the zoo, have a beer, maybe two, but all my friends are busy. All my work is empty, all my phone can give me is that message pending, but make
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Did you like that fade out?
Yeah, it was nice.
Dude, whew, production value increasing by the episode. Welcome to the COVID-19 Sunday stream. Be my friend with Kenneth and Jordan. How are you, Jordan? How are you doing? I haven't seen you this entire week.
Well, you saw me for like 5-10 minutes.
On Monday. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, on Monday.
I did see you, sorry. And I've been seeing you with my eyes.
Yeah, it's been really weird. Like my birthday was on Monday.
Yes.
And it was kind of like I got a call from my brother and my grandparents and my mom, my dad, and every single conversation went like this. They're like, so happy birthday. Have you heard about the coronavirus? What's going on right now? Then I would talk for like half an hour about that.
Yeah.
So reality, it wasn't even about my birthday.
Well, you should have. You know what you should have done is like diverted it back.
Yeah, but everyone's kind of concerned. I didn't really want to make it about me.
Yeah, that's fair. I would have made it about me. No, you're right. I would have been sensitive about it. Okay, let's just get started with all about you. How's it going, buddy? How was your week? Like actually, because I haven't been at work. I've had a very stressful week up until like yesterday and the day before. I stopped being so stressed out because things kind of settled in. But how has work been? I've heard, here and there, but I want to hear straight from the sweet donkey's lips.
It's been tough. It's been stressful. It's kind of weird because like our general manager is saying that we're an essential service, but the government's saying we're not, and I'm just kind of going day by day. But yeah, it's very stressful because your mind isn't on work. Your mind is like, I just touched that dude's credit card.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't know. My hands are so dry from all the hand sanitizer.
Oh my god, me too. Like my skin is cracking from not sanitizer, from just like soap and water constantly. It's bad.
It's kind of scary. Like there's people coming into work to service their cars. Like I had a older lady come in. She must be like 80 or 90, and I'm like, what are you doing? You don't need an oil change on your car right now. Go home and be safe.
Dude, my Wrangler just ticked over the mileage for oil change, and I was like, this can wait.
yeah, exactly. Like anyone that doesn't know a lot about cars, your car can wait another 1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, this is a PSA from professionals in the automotive industry. Your car will live an additional approximately 1,000 more kilometers after you hit the recommended mileage. Doesn't matter what car it is. Well, for the most part, it doesn't matter what car it is. Just don't. PSA. Just your car will be okay. Do not panic about that. It's the least of your worries, people.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, like if your car doesn't work and stuff, I see us being an important essential service. Bring it down and getting it running again. But yeah, just
I guess in that regard, I can kind of understand seeing it as essential because, like, there are people that need their cars, right? I get that, but. Yeah, and you know what? The more I think about it, also, like, nobody wants to take public transit anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, there's nobody on the SkyTrains and stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's
practically. I mean, there still is.
Wild.
But, yeah. No, it's weird times we're going into. It's just like something you didn't really think you'd go or have to live through in your lifetime. But
oh yeah, I did not think I would start 27 like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what is happening? Right now, like, dude, when I walk down the street, people walk around me, but I'm also walking around them. It's like we do this like do-si-do around the sidewalk just to keep like the 6 meters. I can't remember anymore. I just stay away. When I went to the store yesterday, I saw someone in an aisle and I just walked to a different aisle. I was like, because I know not everyone. It's not like a zombie virus. They're not gonna come turn and bite me. But it's like I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do as a good citizen. You know what I mean? That's why I'm staying home. I'm trying to keep my distance. I put on a bandana or a scarf around my whole face. Not my whole face, my mouth and nose when I go outside. Because, like, I don't... Like, I'm still a little sniffly. I'm still a little coughing. So I don't want to freak people out either.
Yeah. And some... I don't know. Like, sometimes seeing people with all that stuff on it, it kind of brings it to that realization, like, hey, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. We've gone beyond a level now.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, last Sunday, it wasn't really... we were kind of almost still joking about it.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I was editing the podcast, and I was like, oops.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, hey, it's Jordan's birthday.
Yeah.
Well, it's now, that's a big thing.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild and hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how's everything else? How's your family doing? How's your girlfriend? How's your cat? Like, talk to me. We're gonna get down and dirty on each other today, Jordan.
Yeah, because in reality, not a lot has actually happened
Correct.
in the last week. It's tough to talk about anything else but that. But
yes,
yeah, no, you know what? My cat has. I gotta think of something positive going on here.
Yeah, dude, turn it around, baby.
No, it's not positive. That's
shit.
Still got the ear infection going on. In her ears.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, it's still bugging her.
Well,
but, yeah, and yeah, well, we're trying to find games and stuff to play at home right now. And
are you playing a lot of video games? Are you playing board games? Have you seen your brother at all? I know he's probably still working actually as well.
He's come by our work a couple times. He bought some gloves.
Oh, nice.
But I haven't actually seen him. I'm not really trying to see my mom or my like grandparents or anything right now. Just stay quarantined kind of thing. But yeah, I tried to go out and buy Cards Against Humanity, but I feel like other people are thinking the same thing.
You know what? I believe you can actually print that online.
You can, but I don't have.
But it's a lot of paper.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, there's digital versions of that game, isn't there? Like for phone.
I thought so. We were trying to download one. It was like called Cards Against Originality. And yeah, it was. I think Cards Against Humanity like shut them down or something because you can't get it.
Busted.
Yeah,
it's from crowdsource.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's also that card game called Apples to Apples or something.
Yes, I love that. It's like the clean version of it.
It's a clean version, which isn't as fun, but
but you can make it as fun. A little creativity
together.
Yeah. Yeah, you're actively trying not to like visit your family and like outside your immediate circle, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Just me and my girlfriend chilling at home, more or less.
Yeah, that's good at least. I mean, yeah. Listen, guys, if you're stuck at home and you got not much to do, or you're cleaning, or trying to have some, trying to figure out what to do next, there's 5 episodes of this podcast up now. So feel free to go download and listen to guys. Listen to it on every platform, YouTube, Podcast Addict, Spotify. Help yourself, guys. It's free for all, up for grabs. Go ahead and listen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's not much else to do right now, so
yeah.
hit it up.
I find I've been very productive in this last little while. Besides like the constant anxiety when I get over that, I've been productive, but also I've been doing things that I've been wanting to do, like watch TV. Right. I don't normally like sit down and watch shows because like when I'm working and I get home, I don't want to watch a show that needs thinking or needs me to be engaged in it, because then I want to watch it till late at night. So now that I don't really have a solid thing the next day, I've been staying up watching some of the shows I've been wanting to watch, or movies even. So that's kind of nice, just trying to find the positive. But I am actively trying to keep a proper wake up schedule and go to bed schedule. I am sleeping later for sure, just because I feel like I haven't done anything throughout the day because I didn't leave the house. But I'm trying to wake up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock every day still. That's later than I normally wake up, but still I'm trying to keep a civil timing.
Right, that's good. Are you kind of running around in your pajamas, or actually like getting dressed, putting your makeup on and stuff?
I've yet to put on real pants. Even when I leave the house, I'm just putting on sweatpants. I'm like, forget it. Not worth it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I would I'd like to not have to go to work, but
Well, I got super lucky because I ended up having some vacation time. I was deliberating between some options, but they're like pretty life-changing options, and I was like, oh wait, I can buy a little time, see how this goes, because I actually have plenty of vacation time that I had backlogged because I hadn't taken vacation like the whole year and a half.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, as we got offered that offer, but taking some time off isn't a bad idea right now. We're not busy right now anyway.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, like on Friday we had more texts than appointments. So.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, it's gonna be a tough month.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're saying like watching TV. I like to watch sports on TV, but there's none.
Oh,
if you go to
right.
There's nothing on TV. So if you go into these sports channels, they're just replaying old games.
Oh, really? Is that how they're doing it?
Yeah, I bet their viewers are way down.
Yeah, of course.
What can you do?
Of course. Or you're getting like all the people jonesing for sports.
Yeah, they've got to watch something. They're itching for it. But the only stocks that are going up right now are Netflix and Disney Plus.
Oh yes, I saw that. That's pretty wild.
And cleaning products.
Yeah. Okay, next segment. Now me. I kept that one short.
Yeah.
Oh, also, we discovered on stream the other day, I remembered okay, so remember that voice that I was doing? I don't know if you remember it, and I kept saying it sounds like Imogen Heap.
Yep.
Okay.
What you say? That you only meant wow. Well, of course you did. What you say?
I don't know, can you hear it? I love that song.
Yeah, I can. Oh my God.
I was like, oh man, it sounds so accurate. But it pitches me differently, so it sounds like I'm off pitch, but otherwise it's like the same effect, very obviously. But yeah.
That's pretty great though.
Yeah, I want to write an actual song and use that voice somehow. It'd be so cool. But yeah.
What have you been so besides watching TV and stuff, what have you been doing to pass the time?
Honestly, streaming like a ton. I beat a whole game the other day, a very old sort of arcadey game, but it was still fun. It's called Insane Aquarium, just a fish tank where you fight aliens and stuff. But nice. Yeah, I've been streaming so my objective is to just stream like it's my job. So I've been streaming like 8 to 9 hour days, a couple little break in the middle for lunch, and then a break near the end, and then I go again in the evening. I have been leaving the house because my mom still has to go to work. She works at a drugstore. So they have a pharmacy, it's Shoppers Drug Mart. So they have a pharmacy. They also have a post office. So they actually can't close. So she's still working. So what I've been doing is, because I don't want her to take the bus, I live really close to my mom and really close to her work. It's actually like a 6-minute drive, but it's like a 30-minute bus ride. So I've just been going to pick her up from work or taking her to work in the morning, or vice versa, because usually she has a ride in the morning or a ride in the evening. It's one way or the other, depending on my stepdad his schedule is. So when he's not able to pick her up or take her, I just go and get her. So it's kind of nice to go outside and drive around. But I've been still same thing, scarf on my face or whatever, and I make her sit in the back seat.
Yeah, I was gonna ask her, are you like taxiing her around?
Yeah. Well, I don't want her to get sick. She's got asthma, right? So, but we were laughing about it the other day. She's like, "Oh, you have my limousine." I'm like, "Well, it's not that long of a car, Mom."
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, she just sits in the back. She brings me pasta. But
yeah, it's a good trade-off. Pasta for rides.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Lyft should work. That's how Lyft should work.
Yeah. The currency is now penny.
Yeah, exactly. I need two pounds of pasta for this road trip.
It's like, well, if you want me to do a second stop, it's gotta be Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let's explore this. What
Yeah. If you need the Uber X, the bigger one, it's got to be ravioli.
Yeah. But the only stipulation is you can't decide what like the stuffings are, like chicken or beef, and then if you want to tip the driver, you just get an extra scoop of sauce.
No,
plop it in their hand.
The tip is how much Parmesan you put on it.
Yes, say when. Yeah, that's good. That's good shit. What would they?
Well,
It would just be called Uber Nora.
oh man,
that would be awesome. Give him an extra meatball on the way out. Like,
Yep,
don't spend
exactly.
it all in one place.
oh, if currency stops being a thing, that's the next best thing.
Yeah, my brother
Pasta,
keeps
toilet
saying
paper.
my brother keeps saying toilet paper will be currency next.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, listen, the good thing is if you're stuck at home, you could just wash your bum. Don't even use toilet paper for a while. Just wash your bum. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
It doesn't take that much
alternative.
water. Like, rinse. Soap. Done. That's it. You're clean.
Wait.
Fresher than before.
Wait, I missed that. I gotta write that down the notes for that. What do you gotta do first?
Step 1. It's like I'm trying to summon my cat.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, I was panicking yesterday because my freaking sink stopped working. Like, the water was not going down. And then so I used a bottle of Drano.
Yep.
Didn't help at all. So I had to run to the Shoppers and the one down the street from my place and buy another thing of Drano. Because I was like, I'm not going to hook it. Because the last time I tried to snake my kitchen sink, I friggin' punctured the pipe and it started leaking. Because it was just so old and rusted that the plastic hook thing would just like cut through it. I was like, what the hell?
The plastic punctured your pipe.
Yeah. Oh, it was crazy. This is a pretty old building. But,
Fair enough.
So I went and I bought a second Drano, came home, dumped it in, and it seems to be working. The sink sounds different now when water is going into the hole, but it's draining. So I was like, all right, good enough. But yeah, that was a scary thing. So I was like, I do not want to leave the house. Oh my god, that reminds me. Yesterday. Okay, now I'm gonna talk incessantly for just a hot minute. Okay.
Okay.
I've still been going to the gym, but not the gym. Okay, so me and my coach / brother / trainer, whatever, we're childhood friends. He was actually my brother's friend in high school, and I would always follow my brother to go play. We'd play Smash Bros. And whatever. And he taught me how to play guitar. He taught me a lot of stuff. He's like my male role model growing up. And so now he's training me, teaching me about fitness, things like that. So he's like a major gym guy, right? Like he has to go to the gym, he has to work out, or his day is not right. So when we realized Revs was gonna close, we're like, fuck, we need to set up a gym somewhere somehow. So he was like, man, I could just go to my mom's house and set it up in her backyard. I could do it in my mom's garage. And he's like, my mom's not gonna like that actually. And then so we had another childhood friend, and he's got like a home, like a house that belonged to a family member that passed away that's just kind of been abandoned. And so we worked up a deal. We're like, okay, we'll use the basement of that house. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to use it. No one else is going to use it. If you need it, go ahead. And so in one day, me and Victor, my coach, my trainer, I don't know what to call him. I'll just say trainer. We went to buy equipment. We bought like a ton of weights, a barbell, a whole squat rack, like a huge metal squat rack. So everything, a couple $100, okay? Then he called up another old childhood friend who he used to work out with, that when they were kids, they bought a bunch of weights. And so he's like, hey, do you still have all the weights? And he's like, yeah, I got it. He's like, can I get those? So in this day, we're driving all over the place to just pick up a ton of weights. We dump it in a storage spot for a day or two while my trainer goes back and cleans out that old basement, because it is abandoned, like just a mess. Okay, like imagine a house that someone just left, and then everything they were doing, they just stopped doing it, and it just stayed there. So sink is full of dishes. There's a canoe in the living room. There's a pool table downstairs. There's a fridge on the balcony. Like, just toasted. Okay, so my trainer goes. He spends a day cleaning it all out, and then the squat rack that we bought was actually at the Langley location, and so he had to drive all the way to Langley to pick it up and back. When we went to buy the weights that first day, though, we found out that a lot of people are freaking out about not having the gym. Like, way more than I could have anticipated. Like, the store was A, busy as hell, and B, there were like people like fighting over the last set of weights. They were like, well, we saw it first, and the other people were like, yeah, well, I mean, we only need that one to complete our set. And like, it was crazy. And the guys at the store were like, I mean, really, they said, yeah, it's been really crazy lately. People are just coming to buy stuff. They're in, they're out, and then like people are loading their little cars full of like 600 pounds of weights because they don't know when the gyms are going to open back up. All gyms are closed right now. It's crazy. We tried checking on Craigslist first, obviously, before going to buy new stuff. Nothing is available on Craigslist. Somebody went and bought it all up already. And then, so anyway, we got the place cleaned out. We hauled everything in yesterday. And we got a full workout in. It was great. I was like, oh wow, the secret little dungeon. It's a different dungeon. We went from one dungeon to another dungeon, but this dungeon has natural lighting because there's nice windows in it. But yeah, so that's how we've been continuing to work out and stay fit.
I was gonna say you should start charging for that, but I'm like, wait, that just defeats the purpose of that gym.
Yeah, we did consider it. Well, we saw online, a dude is doing that. He's got a garage, like a home gym in his garage, and he's offering, one person at a time, $100 for a session. You get an hour and a half or whatever. And he's like, if you want, I can help you and train you, but otherwise, if you want, you can just have the space for X amount of time, X amount of dollars, one person at a time. And
now, is that bad? Because there's like some people that are buying toilet paper or buying even like baby thermometers and trying to resell them.
Oh my god,
but
that's
do you
horrible.
Think that's terrible? But like, do you think this is just a guy hustling in an okay kind of sense, or is that too much?
Yeah, I thought about that. My first reaction was like, oh, what a scumbag. But then I was like, actually, some people would rather do that than go and buy $600 worth of equipment, or they would rather do that than. Like some people don't have a choice, right? Some people live in an apartment. They can't have equipment at home. So I would say, yes, he's a hustler for sure. But B, I don't think he's scamming anybody. Because if the gear is there, he's keeping it clean, then he's just got himself like a homemade gym that he's running right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see people panicking to get there. And then he's like, one person's $100, the next person's $300. I think he's like being fair. He's like, no, this is it. You wipe up after yourself, you leave, and then we're done.
Yeah, that's a healthy hustle, I'll call it.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Like, I don't think he's doing it maliciously. I think at first he was probably like, oh, I could help some people. And he's like, I should get something out of it. And he's like, okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And I mean, in Vancouver, I could definitely see some people paying $100 just to have an hour and a half of a personal gym.
Absolutely. I don't know if that's the price. That's my
but even anything near that, I could see that happening for sure.
So yeah, that's what it's been like this little while. Like, so we just got another announcement this morning. Like, parks, playgrounds, skate parks closed. No more.
Wow.
That was just as of this morning.
Yeah, I saw he talked. I didn't think the government worked on weekends, but
yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just getting more and more. But the problem is, like, people aren't doing it. People aren't staying home.
Yeah,
so that's why they have to implement more and more things that can't be done.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, but then they got to have more people enforcing that, because people aren't just going to do it, or some people don't actually get that message in there. Like Jimmy with the skateboard is just going to go skateboarding today, right?
Right.
Didn't see the message.
Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Like, kids, I don't think kids are really grasping it. So that's why I imagine that the parent should be like, yo, don't die.
And I saw a picture of like the seawall with like just a ton of people on it. Just a ton of people.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's tough because some people don't actually have a place to go. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, there are also the matters of like people that don't have a good home life, right? And they don't want to be at home, or they can't be at home, for example. But yeah. No, let's try to steer away a little bit from the virus talk. Now that I'm talking about it more, I'm like, Jesus, I've been talking about this all week, and now I'm still talking about it. So let's escape for a little while and move on to our next segment, which is
BuzzFeed Quiz.
I don't know why I picked that voice. It's normally
that was a terrible one.
Oh, sorry.
That voice was in hiatus. Don't do it.
It was in hiatus.
That should go into hiatus.
Oh, let me go ahead and hibernate that voice until it's important to do. All right, Jordan, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about your results? And sorry, can you read the quiz?
Yeah. It is. We know your usual food and drink order from McDonald's based on the way you design this house.
Ooh.
So you got to pick your like living room, your kitchen, and stuff like that. There's like a couple pictures, and my God, it couldn't have got it worse. Couldn't have got it like
oh my God, I'm
wrong.
so excited. Tell me.
I've never had a filet-o-fish in my life.
Oh, wait, is that a joke, or are you just?
No, I like seriously. I've never had it and don't want to try.
Never tried it?
It's
horrible.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be an option.
Yeah.
Like, and then again, I've never tried it. For the people that do like it, you're wrong. But anyway,
I don't hate it. Honestly, it's not terrible, but it is not. It's never my first choice unless somebody handed me one and was like, "Hey, you want this?" I'd be like, "Okay," but I wouldn't be like, "Hey, can I get a fish?"
I don't know. It's just like a stump. And you know what? It added it with a chocolate shake.
Oh,
but
weird.
So the chocolate shake, maybe I'll get sometimes. I'd rather go other places to get it. I don't think I've really ordered a chocolate shake from McDonald's.
They had shakes.
Exactly, that's the thing. But like, what a weird combo.
Yeah, what the hell?
Why like ice cream and fish. Yeah, it's like that's a stomach ache right there. That is a recipe for us. It should be Filet-O-Fish, chocolate shake, and Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. it's just a toilet paper roll. Filet-O-Fish, chocolate shake, toilet paper. That's great. That's crazy. Okay, but have you you've never had a bite of a Filet-O-Fish?
No, I don't. It scares me. Genuinely scares me to the point. Like I've had food poisoning enough in my life that I don't want to try Filet-O-Fish.
Fair
maybe
enough.
it's probably fine, but I'm good.
Yeah. Like, okay, I have had Filet-O-Fish, and you know what's so whack? Kind of like fried chicken, Filet-O-Fish is kind of the go-to for Asian people.
Fair enough.
I've been to McDonald's with my grandparents and my aunties and uncles, and I'm like, can I get a Big Mac? And everyone else is like, Filet-O-Fish, please. And I'm like, why? Okay, let me describe to you what a Filet-O-Fish is like, as if you have never had it before.
Okay, which is true.
Nice. So, first of all, it is a little fish square, which I believe it is real fish, but I think it's real fish in the way chicken nuggets are real chicken.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, they compact it, they fry it. It's got a nice crunch usually to it, but not often. It's more soggy. Feels like microwave deep fried food is what it usually feels
You're
like.
not selling it.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm not trying to get you to eat it. I'm just trying to get you to understand. Don't eat it.
Okay.
So they glob a little spit of tartar sauce on there, which is nice. McDonald's tartar sauce is kind of tasty, actually. I think it's just Heinz. They just squirt it out of the bottle. And then the bun is actually really good. I don't know why.
The cheeseburger bun?
I don't think so. I think it's a different bun. I could be wrong completely, but my memory from the last time I had a Filet-O-Fish, I remember the bun being a little bit sweet and a little bit puffier, almost like a steamed bao. I don't know why I remember that. Maybe I'm crazy, but otherwise it's pretty lackluster. The thing about it is like it's very boring. That's what I think.
I'm actually googling if it has.
Oh damn, you're hitting it, eh? But yeah, okay. So that's it. That's Filet-O-Fish. I don't hate it. I don't like it. But it exists for the people who need it. You know why they made it, right? Because on Fridays, people have to eat fish.
Oh, yeah.
Is that for Catholicism, I think? Yeah.
Yeah,
Friday is fish day. So, Sherry's here.
I'm Catholic.
Sherry, tell me about Filet-O-Fish, baby.
Filet-O-Fish is accepted on Fridays because Friday you're not supposed to eat meat.
Oh.
During Lent.
That's it.
So when you eat fish, you're good.
That's probably why most fast food places have a fish option or two.
I feel like that rainbow just went above my head, and it's like, the more you know.
Da-na-na-na.
The total 90s, like, print and sounds.
And then, my result was chicken McNuggets and Sprite, and it looks like they picked barbecue sauce. So that's pretty accurate for me, actually. But my usual go-to is, in fact, the Big Mac. But, on the off day, I'll have some nuggies. So that's pretty accurate, I would say, for me.
Do you think they have the best chicken nuggets, like out of A&W, I was gonna say Best Buy. What the heck? Burger King. Have you ever
you
had
want
those
warranty?
Best Buy?
You want extended warranty for your nuggets, dude?
Oh my god.
If you purchase online, we'll hold it in the back till you get here. Dude, Best Buy. What happened to you?
Oh man.
Sorry. The answer is yes. I think McDonald's does have the best chicken nuggets.
Oh man, I don't. What about chubby chicken at A&W?
Chubby chicken is good, but it's not a nugget, dude. It's usually a
No,
finger.
I guess it's a strip. Stripper finger, yeah, whatever. You know.
Yeah, no. So there's three classifications: chicken nuggets, chicken strips, and chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Let me remember. I just know tender is the most legit. Tender is usually like an actual, like a slice of a breast, like pure and good. That's usually how it goes.
That's that gourmet.
Nuggets, yeah, that's the gourmet. that's that Cactus Club gourmet shit. Let me see here. So for the most part, they're all breast. There was one that you're supposed to never get, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I've lost interest now. All right, moving on. Yeah, and you know what? Actually, the fact that they noted Sprite as my drink, pretty accurate. I do often go for the Sprite because I'm trying to get less. Excuse me, less. Sorry, I had a little milky cereal burp. It's got no caffeine, so I'm trying to go for that. But actually, I haven't had soda pop in quite a long time. That's part of my diet, no soda. But I do write it down when I have shame and I have soda, which was like a week and a half ago. But it was just a little bit. Okay, our producer Natalie has requested a segment. It is, what's your favorite way to pass the time during quarantines? I don't know why she said it plural, like we've done this several times. But I guess we'll plan for now and for the future. What will be your favorite ways to pass the time during quarantines?
I like that you called it a quarantine.
Quarantine. Oh, quarantine. I think that's a typo, but that's great. Creative ways to do a quarantine. Very good, Natalie. So, Jordan, any creative ways that you have been spending time? You haven't been quarantining, though, but that you can think of at least.
Not really a lot of interesting things. I'd like to be playing more music, writing music.
Time out. It's not interesting things. It's favorite things.
Fair enough. Favorite thing would probably just be video games. Just playing video games.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Fortunately, that's not the most interesting thing, but it's easy go-to.
I'm planning on trying to read a little more in this coming week. I didn't read much last week. I just read news articles to freak myself out all week. Yeah. But I'm going to try to catch up on some books that I haven't read. But yeah, obviously, video games.
What books are you reading?
What books am I reading?
Or do you like to read?
Honestly, it's very
Fabio ones.
Oh yeah, I love the the lonely horsewoman, the farmer's daughter. What's that lady? Danielle Steele. That's the author of all those sexy farm lady books. The rich countess of the castle.
Oh my god,
dude.
You do know these. This is crazy.
Those aren't real. Those are
you asked me. Oh, the only one I know about is Fabio.
Fabio's not even a book, dude. Fabio's an actor.
Oh.
Remember he got hit in the face with a seagull. Oh, he's a model, sorry.
Man, am I wrong.
Do you know about that seagull thing?
No.
Okay. So Fabio, he's I think he's just a model who's done like acting. But so he's like the very classic handsome, chiseled, long blonde hair man. So yeah, he's usually on covers of these kinds of books, but it's not usually about him. But so what happened was he was on a roller coaster and a seagull flew into his face. No. And the seagull died and his face got mangled. Like, oh my lord.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh, seagulls are like dense. They're like flying dogs.
Th're also huge, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, they're big. They're heavy. Not heavy, sorry. They're big and they're
It's got a lot to them.
They're thick. They got a lot.
I got a seagull story. Now that
Tell me.
we're
me.
deep here. So, I had to go grab something. It's quick. I had to go grab something from my my Jeep, and I turned the corner, and like we work in the middle of Richmond.
Yeah.
Like dead center. There's no ocean near us really, and the seagull's just chilling on the top of my car, and he takes a big poop on the top of my car, like, and it goes down the side of it, and he just starts like howling as loud as he can, like
what
a
an
seagull
ass.
does. I know, like, he's like laughing at me. He was like looking at me while I was walking to the car. I'm like, you dick.
You know what's whack though? We do get seagulls at work all the time.
That's true.
I don't know why, but seagulls are just everywhere. You know why? Actually, I do know why.
I guess we're
It's
kind of
just-
close to the dike.
Well, yeah, kind of. But I mean, the thing is, they just go where there's garbage and food. That's
True.
why.
And yeah, it's pretty garbage there.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why you get like seagulls in Vancouver, seagulls in Burnaby sometimes. Yeah, they're the worst.
Fair enough.
I think seagulls are worse than crows by a long shot.
You think?
Oh yeah,
Well,
dude. Crows are like menacing, a little bit scary.
Yeah, and if you get a whole bunch of them, they're literally called a murder of crows.
But the thing is,
Holy,
like, seagulls
I can't talk.
are thieves, dog. They are aggressive. They come. They steal your food. You can scare a crow away real easy. You go, "Hey, crow, get the hell out of here," and then they leave. But a seagull, you're like, "Hey, seagull, get the he took my French fry. Oh, he's eating my filet of fish. Damn!" Like, seagulls are aggressive.
That's true. Seagulls have made me cry more than crows.
Why?
As a kid, not like recently.
As a kid, and now as a man.
No, they still make me cry. No,
Why? What'd they do to you? Tell me.
Well, do you know Padjos?
What'd you say to me?
Padjos.
What is that?
Okay, so this is floating in Steveston. I used to live near Steveston, which
Yeah.
is like a dock, a fishing area, fishing boats. Okay, we're getting there. Anyway, this is floating. It's literally floating like on a wharf, fish and chip place. You have to like take a ramp.
Is it like
Am
a
I
famous...
explaining this at
Yeah.
all very well?
It's like a fish and chip place that you have to go on a journey to get to.
Exactly. It's like you have to go down a ramp and it's actually floating on the water. There we go.
That's very, very classy, I would say.
It is very classy, and they actually have legit, really good fish and chips.
Okay.
They're only open in the summer, obviously. But anyway, I think
it's
every
like
single
a
time,
seasonal food joint, yeah?
for sure. And then they hire like the kids that are off school to work there, kind of thing, because it's like only in the summer.
The Jordans,
But yeah,
the Camerons.
Well, I never worked there myself,
sour.
but I definitely have purchased quite a few pieces of fish.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, seagulls are always chilling around there, and I just remember losing countless fries and pieces of fish to those things as a kid.
Did they ever like swoop and attack, or did they like you looked away and they took your
That's
bowl?
it, because there's so many of them. You're like, you have to like practically cover.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
You just had a
You know what it
stroke.
is? I did. I didn't get the proper coffee this morning. That's what I'm
Oh
blaming.
yes! Oh my god!
Yeah,
you
'cause
didn't
my
get
Starbucks
the
is
bucks.
closed.
No! Did you ever think about trying to
I'm
make your own
blaming
bucks for this morning? You could have prepped. You had a whole week, dude.
What do you mean? A prep for the bucks?
Prep for your coffee needs.
I mean, I'm drinking a coffee. It's just not bucks.
I like how you say coffee, by the way.
Coffee.
No, it's like this, coffee.
Really? Am I from like Jersey Shore? Or is
I
that
hope so.
New Jersey?
No, that's like America.
Coffee.
What? Okay, my wife is asking you to sing the coffee song.
What coffee song?
I don't know.
I get to boil the water. Get some coffee.
I'm gonna boil the water. The water.
I like coffee song.
I like coffee. I like tea. I like the girls, and the girls like me. Yeah,
We sing that, to
that
each
song.
other every morning.
Yeah, that song is from my grandpa.
That's amazing.
And you know what the best thing is? Like, my grandpa used to sing that song all the time, but he would just hop on the piano and he had a little jingle to it too.
Oh my god,
It was
he's an
perfect.
artist. Sing it again. Oh my god, that was
What?
great. Sing it again to me more with passion, though.
What? I like coffee. I like tea.
No, sing it. Don't
like-
say it. What is
No.
this, slam
No, no.
poetry?
This is slam poetry now.
Okay, go ahead.
I like coffee. I like tea. I like the girls, and the girls like me.
That's so cute.
He'd sing it just like that too. I wish I had a video or something
That's-
of him
it
doing
makes
it.
me think he's like an old sea shanty pirate. I
Pretty
like
close.
coffee, I like tea. I like girls like me. That's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he worked at a paper factory, so pretty far from being a pirate.
Cool. A paper factory. Hey, like a pulp mill?
Yeah.
Paper mill, I guess is a word.
Yeah, I think it was close to a paper mill.
Sherry came and wrote a little note for me because she's just insisting on interrupting today's episode. She wrote, "Seagus are loud, obnoxious, plus annoying."
Seagus.
Yep.
Well.
Yep. That was a typo. Like, but she hand wrote it. She didn't type it.
What do you call a typo when you're handwriting?
A mistake.
A spelling mistake.
A spelling error. A whoopsie. Would you just call it a hand po?
Oh my god.
That's great.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Need my coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, you don't. I'm exaggerating. Obviously, it's not nearly that intense, but you have like a slight little accent when you say it. It's kind of funny.
I wonder if it's just from the copious amounts of Jersey Shore I watch.
Jersey Shore. Did you watch Jersey Shore as a kid?
No, I didn't. Well, I mean,
I did watch a little bit because, again, one of my ex-girlfriends in high school loved that show, and we would watch it. And it was pretty funny, but you know what? I didn't like it then because I had I was like, oh, I'm too cool for that. It's stupid. It's dumb. But when you watch it now, you're like, oh, it's intentionally stupid. These people, they are like this, but the way the show is created is to highlight the stupidity, and then it's actually enjoyable.
And, the best thing, Snooki actually wrote a book.
Snooki? Yeah, she did, eh?
That's I've yet to read it, but hey, maybe that's what you should put.
Do you plan on reading it?
No.
So sorry. Let's circle back all the way back. To
what did we start?
It was what books do I read?
Oh yeah,
and then we started talking about seagulls.
That's right, because that's a segue.
Yeah, I read a lot of books. I mean, not a lot, but I read a lot of different types of books. So, I think that because I didn't read a lot of books as a kid, I like now as an adult, I like to read like young fantasy and like young fiction books. I really quite enjoy those now. Because the writing is easy to comprehend, and B, a lot of it is very, very descriptive, so you can really do good imagination with it, so I quite like that. But I also really enjoy reading not self-help, what's the word, kind of like knowledge, like nonfiction. So I have a couple of like farming books. I've got some autobiographies. My favorite book of all time ever is a book called My Days with Del Close, and it's about the great grandpappy of improv. And it's My Days with Del Close. It was basically written by Del Close's assistant, Jeff Griggs. That's what it is. So Jeff Griggs was just like this young guy who wanted to be an improviser, wanted to be in comedy, and Del Close was this crazy old man. And Jeff Griggs was basically his helper and his assistant for the last few years of Del's life. And Del was like a crazy person. Like, he was so weird and interesting, and he had a weird childhood, and he was like a grumpy old man who just loved smoking weed. And but he was the king of improv, not king, he was like the grandpapa of improv. And so he trained like a ton of people from SNL, and he was Chris Farley's coach, like comedy / acting coach. And he's listed as the most famous person you've never heard of, because all the famous people know him because they worked with him or they worked for him, but you'll never know who he is. And so yeah, he he was friends, and he kind of helped the dude that created Scientology, and he was a fire eater in a circus for a long time. Like, it's crazy. He's a very interesting fellow. But the book is written in a very, very funny way, just from the perspective of Jeff Griggs, the guy who helped him. And there's this one very famous scene, and it's a very famous story that a lot of improv teachers tell when they're teaching. Like, I tell the story sometimes to my students when I'm teaching them. And so there's like this gathering of like newbies, and Del Close was like not enjoying what they were doing because they seemed apprehensive about something, and so he just yells, "Improv is about trust," and then no one understood what the hell he was saying, so he went to the second floor of the theater, and he's on the balcony, and he goes, "Improv is about trust," and then he fucking jumps. Expecting the people to catch him, but they all move out of the way, and he just eats it onto the stage.
Oh,
And he's like, okay, that didn't work. So he does it again. And they all just fucking move out of the way. And then I believe he fired that company because nobody caught him. I can't remember if that's true, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens at the end of it. But yeah, it's a very good book either way. Yeah, that's it. That's my story.
Cool. I mean, it's funny. You don't really think about how there's like fathers of all these different random things. Like,
yeah.
Who invented improv? Or not really invented it, it's a thing, but like, really brought it into the forefront.
Yeah.
Just like we're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger being bodybuilding, and who created the fillet of fish? Like, all this kind of thing.
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald.
Yeah, no, I know what you're getting at, because it's like stuff was definitely created eons ago, or at least a version of it was. But it's interesting to know who are like the modern sort of pioneers of the things that we like, the things that we commonly everyone knows about or do, like video games, for example, like first person shooters. Like there's a ton of history about that, and I love watching things like that, like how what's it called, Doom was like a huge influence on just video games in general, for puzzles, for design and programming, and how Halo was the first person shooter for consoles. That's what brought consoles to the forefront of the world, basically, for shooting games and other games, and Nintendo and shit. Nintendo used to make like playing cards, not Pokemon cards, like 52 cards, like Go Fish. They made those cards for a long time.
Huh.
That's how the company started. It was a game, or a toy company, sorry.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's hectic.
Have you ever seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yes, I actually quite liked it. It wasn't my favorite movie, but it was visually very nice.
Yeah, like it just reminded me of that because I watched it yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like the first person to put an Easter egg into a video game, and that's how you get the last key in the movie. Blah blah blah.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's pretty clever, very Spielberg-y with the cleverness. I was gonna say, so I've been watching Kingdom. Do you know about that show?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm only talking about it now because I want to talk about zombie stuff, because it kind of is related to how we're all feeling right now, I think. The plague. But so Kingdom is a zombie show on Netflix made in 15th, 16th century Korea. It's so good. Like, there's only 2 seasons right now. Me and Robert are watching it. Our boss, Robert. And dude, it's really, really, really good. They obviously, it's about zombies, and it's about like the whole country trying to deal with it, and it's just really good. That's kind of all I can say about it. But Sherry fell asleep.
In Korean?
Yeah, it's in Korean. It's all subtitled. It kind of revolves around like the dynasty and the king and the people obviously living through the zombie plague.
Crazy.
But it's awesome. I don't know if you like zombie stuff at all, but you should watch it if you like it. It's really good. It's like the first zombie show that's caught my eye since Walking Dead's first 2 seasons. Like, it's really good.
Right. Well, something to watch while we can't go out. So.
Yeah, exactly. And it reinforces my need to stay inside. If I go outside, they're gonna eat my face.
That's not true.
The zombies, I mean, not the other stuff. Let's go ahead and jump to a new segment, okay? Not new segment. So sorry. Yeah, it's a new segment. It's called. Let me think about a title. I didn't think it through. I just thought of the idea, but I didn't think of the title for it. I'll use the T-Pain one. Is this a T-Pain one? Yeah, it's T-Pain. Okay. Celebrity friend level. Okay, so we say celebrity, and we decide what friend level they should be with us.
Oh wow.
Okay, here's my example. Jim Carrey.
Oh right.
To me, Jim Carrey would be a 7 because I've been watching him since I was a kid. He was my number one idol growing up. My main idol. That's the word. I looked up to him. I am inspired by him. So to me, based on my history with Jim Carrey, a 7.
Oh man, I gotta go with acquaintance just because he's weird. I mean, you're right. Like everything you just said is completely right. I just don't know if I could actually be even a friend and like have to listen to it. I just sound terrible saying this. He's just strange.
Dude, he's so normal.
He's like Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Have you seen him lately? He's not.
Yeah, if you just
he's
watch
on a
like
different spiritual level than me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's ascended. He's amazing.
He's ascended, and because he's ascended, I probably will never get past that acquaintance level.
Dude, because he's ascended, I think I love him even more. I'm more bonded to him because we're both weird.
Fair enough.
All right, do you have a celebrity? Let's play again. So
let's
4 for
go
you,
with...
7 for me, Jim Carrey. An audience, stream audience, feel free to also play along. Jim Carrey, what friendship level is he to you?
There's a bajillion celebrities out there,
yeah.
And I can't even think of one that I want to say.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Yeah. I'd like him to be my family. I feel like he could be like that really cool uncle.
Yeah. Okay. Cool uncle. That's a good way to put it. Honestly, for Tom Hanks, I'm going to go with classic 5. He just seems like a chill friend, a good homie. He's there if you need him. A 5.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah. He's... Sorry, guys. I know I'm not supposed to acknowledge the chat, but my brother just said, Tom Hanks, he's my dad. 7. We have the same dad. He is not your dad. Stop it. Okay, I'm thinking, let's pick someone more obscure. Kesha.
Whoa.
I think Kesha's gonna have to be my number 3 frenemy. I think I'm gonna be I'm trying to be civil with her, but I'm gonna fight that girl if she starts something.
I gotta agree with you because I don't know. I never really liked her, but I feel bad for her because she didn't really. She wasn't able to put all her music out there because of her producer or whatever.
That whole thing. Yeah.
So I feel for her, but I didn't like her music.
I think she's like, objectively speaking, I think she's skilled at making the kind of music that she knows is gonna make her money. It's catchy, it bops, not my jam all the time, but some of her songs, pretty good for listening and driving and jamming out. But yeah, it's not really my style, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, would you want to be her friend though? I don't know.
No, I want to be a friend of me.
Yeah, be a friend of me. Perfect.
I'm trying to beat her. I'm trying to rise above, man.
All right, I got one. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis is my acquaintance. I wouldn't want to be on his bad side. Number 4.
Yeah. I gotta say acquaintance. He looks scary. Exactly.
And he's such a good actor. My goodness.
He is.
He's so skilled but scary. But yeah, I don't. I'll phrase it like this. I don't have to be his friend, but I really don't want to be on his bad side.
Yes, I feel like he could actually just start shooting.
Dude, he's wild because he'll just hibernate for 4 years and then just come out and win an Oscar. He's done that so many times. He just disappears, doesn't do anything, and then he shows up and wins an Oscar. He keeps doing that. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another one.
Okay.
Steve Carell.
Man, I would love to be best friends with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say best friend too. I thought family for a sec, but I was like, you know what? This dude is my best buddy. I would love that. He's so sweet and down to earth. Obviously, he's hilarious. So yeah, I'm going number 6, best friend. My dad keeps calling people his my brother keeps calling people his dad, and we both know that's not his dad. Okay, the chat is getting wild. I can't wait to explore the chat after this episode.
Yes.
Do you have another one? I like this game. I kind of like this game because you know why? I wanted to bring our scale that we worked so hard on to the forefront, of our lives.
No, it's true. Yeah. Let's go with Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, hot damn, Quentin Tarantino.
This is a tough one.
Did you see these memes? Quentin Tintin Quarantino.
No,
Have you seen?
I haven't seen them. I have not seen them. That's pretty
very
funny.
Okay, so damn, this is a hard one because he is weird.
Yes,
You're talking weird person. Quentin Tarantino is cussing weird,
but he's brilliant.
He is brilliant, but he is weird.
Yeah,
like I've seen interviews with him, and he's weird. I'm gonna say same thing. I'm gonna go rank 4, acquaintance.
I would say 5. I would like to be his friend 5, and I think we could be friends.
I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if this will change your perspective whatsoever.
Yeah,
he likes young girls.
So I like to be his acquaintance then.
And yeah, that's why I don't want to be his friend. But
Fair
I
enough.
admire him. I admire his work, obviously. I think he's very skilled. But yeah, I don't really want to know him beyond the, oh, hi, nice to meet you. Nope, can't shake hands. Little elbow bump. There you go.
Exactly.
And that's probably the main reason right there, because of his kind of controversial views on relationships with people.
Fair enough. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Sometimes I don't want to hear these things about my heroes,
I know. I'm so sorry I had to do that to you.
It's okay. As long as you don't tell me anything bad about Tom Hanks, I'm fine.
No, Tom Hanks is unscathed. He's got no problemo. And his son is very handsome. Colin Hanks.
Oh, well, I'm going to Google him. Well, no, I'm not.
Google him, dude. Have you seen? He's played young version of his dad in some movies. It's pretty brilliant.
Really?
What they've done. Yeah.
I think Tom Hanks is the best actor in the world.
Is that so?
I do.
That's good. I like.
He looks like his dad. Holy.
Yeah, he looks just like him, but it's pretty cool. But he's a handsome fellow. Yeah, he's like Tom Hanks when he was young was also very handsome.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
In his Wilson days.
Wilson. Okay.
I don't know if you want to jump into these YouTube videos I posted.
Let me see,
because it's kind of
I
celebrity
only saw
stuff.
one. Let me see.
It's just there should be 2.
Oh yeah, there's
both.
Wait, I want to hear this.
Nicole Fenstermaker.
Sorry.
Okay.
So this is Larry King.
Hold on.
Can't say E. coli out.
No, do the Mark Wahlberg one first, because trust me on that one. So
Mark Wahlberg.
I gotta call. I gotta just shout out Your Mom's House, the
All right, you
podcast.
share.
This is where I heard it.
Okay.
I was laughing my head off because Larry King's getting old. He can't really talk anymore. He's having trouble. So anyway, just listen to the Mark Wahlberg one. It's only the first 5 seconds.
Okay,
but
here we go. So it's Tom Segura and Larry King Mark Wahlberg.
The screen with Mark Wahlberg.
Again.
All right, you share the screen with Mark Wahlberg.
You know shit.
You're in a lot of shit.
You know shit.
Dude, it's amazing. How he says it.
Dude, that's like the kid. That's like, when you white, you.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's Larry King. I wanted to get. I'm so sorry. One more time.
Oh my god.
All right, you share the screen with Mark Wahlberg.
Zoom in on Tom Segura's face. Oh, I'm sad because he's old, but that's friggin' hilarious. All right, what's the next one?
The next one is it's more of him tripping on his words.
Okay, here we go. So it's Larry King can't say E. coli outbreak.
Her 7-year-old daughter, Abby, died from E. coli complications in May of this year. And Bill Mahler, he's an expert on foodborne illness litigation. He's been litigating on this issue since the Jack in the Box E. coli outbreak. He's been litigating on this issue since the Jack in the Box E. coli outbreak.
Oh, it's so sad but cute.
Dude, I love that my tongue got caught in my teeth and I could not see what I was saying.
E. coli. Oh, that happens to the best of us, and it's so cute because it's so relatable. I still love his voice though.
No, he's great. And I was gonna say I just remember watching him though, and I thought he was old 20 years ago when my dad would watch him. And he's still doing it, You know
what's amazing about old? You just get older.
Yeah. That's so true.
Oh my goodness. I like Larry King though. That was a roller coaster. equal oop rock.
You just want to like go in there and be like, all right, let me help you out.
Yeah. I'm like, shh. I got this. Oh, that was great. Good work, Jordan. Can you bring us more of these sweet little nuggets? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is all from my girlfriend, though. I gotta be honest here.
Shout outs to Alex. Hey, my SO interrupted the podcast. Would yours like to interrupt it today for a little bit?
She's listening to us. I'm gonna wait till she pops her head out.
Yeah. Here in the natural habitat, Alex, waiting to pounce.
There she is.
Hey. Is she listening like on the stream?
Yeah, she's listening to us, so it's delayed. So she just popped.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Well, does she want to say a little something? Does she want to tell us about her favorite way to pass the time during the quarantines?
Yeah. Do you want to say
the
something?
Quarantimes?
Quarantimes.
Introduce yourself,
favorite way
please.
To pass the time. Yeah. Here, I will pass this over.
No, it's on delay. Will I hear myself?
No, you won't.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name? Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
My name's Alex. My dad's name's Stu.
I met him actually.
He's a dean. Oh yeah, he came into your work.
He's dean. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, let's do a quick segment with Alex here.
Okay.
All about you.
Uh-oh.
Jordan, do you have any questions for her?
Jordan, do you have any questions for me?
Sorry, I have a question. I set it up and then I tipped it over by accident. Alex,
don't have the headphones on anymore. So.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
What is your favorite way to pass the time during our quarantine right now?
Well, I scrubbed our bathtub really
Okay.
hard.
You know what?
It's really good now, so.
Yeah, productivity is the essence of joy.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I'm like trying to think of projects to do so that I feel like I'm accomplishing something while staying inside.
Dude, that's brilliant. Because like, if you can't go to work, you may as well keep working.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also trying to avoid my computer because I'm working from home. So now I like relate this computer to work.
Oh.
Want to like open up my email and check my email and.
Well, shit, dude. Install Sims on there, and it won't feel like work no more.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's get Jordan back. We can't give you too much audio time because Sherry will be upset.
Okay, that's fine.
Thanks for coming.
Right. No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yay!
Bye.
All right, I am back.
Nice.
Yes.
That was great. So I'm actually really, really looking forward to having full episodes with our individual SOs because I think
that'd be cool.
I think we will discover some stuff about our ladies that we did not know about.
Totally, or just have a huge fight.
Yeah, we'll drop drastically on the scale.
Yeah.
Oops, that was unintended. Yeah. All right, buddy. How are we feeling right now? How are you feeling? Do you have any plans today? Like I ask that every week, but this week I'm like, I know the answer is probably no.
I don't. I mean, my plan is because she scubbed the pretty much the whole bathroom. I gotta do something.
I'm gonna scrub my toes.
Yeah, really. No, I think I'm gonna clean my bedroom, and that's my only plan. I really want Avatar. You know the movie Avatar?
Yeah.
Blue people, not The Last Airbender.
Or the blue people, yeah.
The blue people, yeah. I'm gonna probably watch that for the 3.5 hours it is.
That movie's great. It's actually really totally watchable.
It is. It's on Disney Plus now, so
it's visually appealing. Music's pretty good. You know what? I think I said this last time. Am I crazy? But the animal design is awesome in that show.
It totally is. And they took the plant design. They actually took plants from the sea.
Oh,
like they modeled them after plants that are like in in coral reefs and stuff. So if you rewatch it, just keep your eye out for that. And you're like, oh yeah, really I recognize that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Me and Sherry, our cleaning day is usually Saturday, so we vacuumed and did all that good stuff. Yeah.
How are your cats with the vacuum?
They hate it, but they're not like total spazzes about it. Like they only run away if I go near them with it. But like lately, I'm finding that Naomi's getting more and more brave about it. Like I'll put the vacuum, like if she's sitting on my chair, I'll bring the vacuum all the way to the chair before she's like I don't like the volume of this. And then she'll just get up and walk away. She used to sprint. Like, we would take the vacuum out of the closet and she'd be just gone under a bed somewhere. But now she's just like, I know that has no power over me. I am Naomi, keeper of the home. You dare mock a god.
Yeah.
Louis freaks out still. Louis
sure.
Louis bounces. He's like, nope, and he's gone.
My dad used to have a cat.
Mhm.
His name was Trouble, and he used to tell me like he loved the vacuum.
Really?
He legit, like, because back in like the 80s they had like the big heads on the vacuums.
Yeah.
He would like go and sit on top of that while you're vacuuming.
Cute.
Yeah.
That would be so cute. Maybe they like the rumble on their bum bums.
Yeah, maybe. But
Oh my
he also
God.
beat the shit out of other cats and stuff,
Oh.
and raccoons. Like he would beat up raccoons.
That's
Apparently.
a beast right there.
Yeah.
That's a well-trained boy.
Yeah, that his name fit him well.
Yeah, that's excellent. You know what though? Trouble didn't find him. He found trouble. I don't know.
Then you gotta have that right after that. The cat put on the sunglasses and go.
No, it goes
Meow, meow. Yeah, it's just a loud meow.
That's great. Oh my goodness. I was gonna ask about your I totally forgot what I was talking about now. I had too much fun. I was gonna ask, what have you been eating?
Decently healthy.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I don't know, salads.
yeah,
We cooking up vegetables. We bought a bunch of frozen vegetables.
yeah, same,
Just to kind of.
and canned stuff too.
Yeah.
We have a really
That's-
small freezer, so it doesn't fit a lot of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
But no, totally, actually, pretty much normal. I haven't really been changing my habits that way.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, same.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have been getting Skip a little bit. Well, not both of us, mostly just Sherry. I'm like trying so hard to be like, I can't. The answer is no. I did have McDonald's yesterday. I caved. I was like, the craving is too powerful right now. So I did get some McDonald's. But I told my brother to go get it. And he's like, I don't want to get it. And I was like, okay, send your girlfriend. So I gave the money and she went and was the obtainer. It's because I didn't want to pay for McDelivery, if that's what it's called.
Yeah. But you can do McPickup or whatever it is.
McHiccups.
Yeah, you just order it and then they bring it out to you.
Hey, what other stuff can we make into Mc podcast?
McPodcast.
What if it's microphone? So it's microphone. Wait, you'd be McCormick.
No.
Am I Larry King? What just happened?
Yeah, really.
What else is McJagger?
Yep.
McGregor.
McGregor.
McManeth. I'd be McManeth. Yeah. I guess we're done. We're running out of steam here.
Yeah, really.
But well, let's take a few moments to just scroll through our chat.
Yeah, sure.
There was a lot of activity today in the chat, so
There
let's
was,
take a
holy.
peeky.
Hey,
So, oh, you got a lot of happy birthdays, Jordan.
did.
Guys, Jordan's
thank you,
birthday
guys.
was Monday, so please wish him a happy birthday. If you're listening to the podcast, find him on Instagram and wish him a happy birthday there. I think, my brother says TSN the Ocho is back today. He says,
TSN the
Jordan,
Ocho?
if you are jonesing for sports, you can watch RLCS, the Rocket League Championship Series.
I love Rocket League, man.
My brother loves Rocket League. He's very good
I
at
will
it.
watch that. When is it? You know what? I'm going to Google it. I'll watch that later. Definitely.
Let's see.
That
here.
shit gets crazy. It's on TSN?
Apparently, yeah. Vinny
Oh.
says there's shellfish in it in the
In the
in the McFilet fish. I was gonna call it a
McFilet-O-Fish.
McFilet. And then he also, my brother says they do steam the buns, so I was correct in the bun specialness.
Okay.
Oh no, it's on Twitch. He says Rocket League's on Twitch.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out.
Natalie says her mom loves those dirty smut books. And...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got a follow. Thank you, Maya Rexon. Thank you for the follow. Ah, they got me. Why do I always get busted by those?
Yes, I love it, dude. It came out of your mouth. I caught it before you even.
Dude,
thought
I had a follower the other day named this. That was their name. Don't read it out loud. Read it in your head.
No.
Yeah,
No.
and I was like, oh, hi, Near. All right, so Vinny says Jim Carrey is weird. My brother says Tom Hanks is his dad. Orange Hylian asks, a stack of pancakes, is it a sandwich or a salad? Shit, that's a good one.
Wow, a stack of pancakes.
Yeah, that's a good one. I want to say sandwich, but...
If you cut it up, it's a salad.
Yeah! So, well, let's be real here. Who the hell is picking up a stack of sandwich, a stack of pancakes and eating it like a sandwich?
Me.
Me too, yeah. Tell me what it is.
But
that's a hard one.
You stumped us.
Okay, no, we're the expert source. We have to make a decision for the people.
Okay, I'm gonna go with sandwich because you're putting syrup. Oh crap! But are you putting syrup on each layer?
I think
that's
it's a salad.
Dressing.
Dude. I think it's a salad.
It depends how you do it. So if you're the kind of dude that likes syrup on every layer, it's a sandwich. If you just put syrup on the top, it's a salad. Done.
Yes. Yeah. If you're separating, no. Hold on. You say your thing again. I think I follow.
So, okay, yeah. If you put syrup on each layer, then it's a sandwich. Like you're putting, the meat in the bun and all that stuff.
Right. But if you're just drizzling it over the top of the whole thing?
It's a salad.
Okay,
because that's the dressing.
For the first time in Be My Friend podcast history, the answer is in your heart. How do you choose to eat your sandwich or salad?
Yeah.
Dictates what you're eating in this moment. For me, I'm going to say it's a salad, but either way, I'm going to say it's a salad. Okay. My brother says, for Kesha, she's a 2. Because he's trying to break into the niche pop scene. Because he's a friend of me.
Fair enough.
Steve Carell, Natalie loves him. My brother says Steve Carell's his dad. Natalie says she said she'd bone him. Temtem Quanantino. That's what my brother said. I don't think there was any audience questions today, guys. It doesn't look like it. Happy birthday to you from Orange Hylian.
Thank you.
And happy birthday to you from Victoria. And somebody says my erection, which is what I said when I got a follow. You know what's so disheartening about those meme accounts that follow? It's because like they do it just to make you say it and then they unfollow after usually. So oh well, it is what it is. I wanted to thank my friend Joe Tucker for letting us use his music, the song Wendy's from his album Volvo music, as our intro and outro music. If you guys want to hear that song, go buy his album on Bandcamp. It is pick your price, so give him $1, give him $20, whatever you feel the songs deserve. I think they deserve $100.
Thanks, guys, for watching us talk. Shows are live every Sunday at 10:30 on Twitch. If you don't catch us there, episodes go up for repeated listening on Wednesdays. You can catch it on YouTube, Spotify, or whatever podcast app you prefer.
We'll see you guys next time. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Jordan.
My cat's name is Louie.
My cat's name is Rose.
Stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
I never sweat it cause I'm feeling debit card fresh. Never in debt. I'm feeling hungry, run and get some Wendy's by myself. I get the number 7, yes, the largest, how I get it. I never sweat it cause I'm feeling debit card fresh.